This part will edit out.
Yeah, remember where you said you want to speed it up? Yeah, this is definitely the part we want to speed it up.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to Mustangs by Matt. We are approaching the stage 2, what Cobb refers to as the stage 2 kit for this car. But I'm gonna show you how to take the bumper off. Bill from CJ Pony Parts has a video on how to take this bumper off, and he does it in the most, he does more work than is necessary. So there's little tricks that I've learned that I'm gonna have my buddy here, who's off camera, help me with, and then we're gonna get the bumper off, take the intercooler off, put the bumper back on. We may have to remove the I forget what they're called. What are they called, Brad? The flaps. The
Active shutters.
The active grill. We may have to remove the active grill shutters.
We're going to want to remove the active grill shutters.
Why?
You don't need them.
Yeah, but
Think of the weight you're adding with the intercooler. You're going to save that extra 8 ounces off the...
yeah. I'm adding 30 pounds.
Yeah,
I'm going to
exactly,
save 8 ounces. Okay, so let's get started.
Other ones are so much easier to work with.
They're hard. The push button ones and the inner fender wells is what he's talking about. They push in and then they pop right out. I freaking love them.
That's the smartest design they've gone to in a while.
Alright, let's see. Nope. A lot of times what I'll do is just film and then I'll like speed through.
Yeah.
So you'll see like an 8X.
And you'll see it, like, damn, those guys are working really, really fast.
Yeah.
Like now?
This is 8 millimeters across the top, and then you got 2 on either side that I believe are 5 millimeters. Nope. Or, yeah, they definitely made it. Ford definitely made it easier to pull these bumpers.
Oh yeah, I learned that doing one focus. Much simpler.
And I used to do all this by hand, and then I got these little adapters so you could hook up a drill motor to a socket, and
That's another thing. That makes life a whole lot easier.
yeah,
Of course, the first tab wants to fight me. And I just popped it underneath the car.
just break it. Why don't you?
I didn't break it. It's underneath the car. We're gonna get it back out.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. We gotta jack it up.
Yeah, might want to put it in the air. We definitely make this easier over here.
What?
Arm only fits so far. Let's put it in the air real quick.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's try to make life simpler.
Work smarter, not harder. Isn't that what you always said?
Yeah.
One of the things that I installed on the GT and then on this,
The jack rails.
the jack rails.
I haven't bought a set yet. I didn't want them until I watched your video on the GT when you put them on, and I was like, that looks like a whole lot easier way to do it.
It really is.
Much, much simpler way.
Because you can jack it at any point along the rail, and you're not doing damage to the car.
Much simpler. And to be honest, with some of these, it's a freaking guessing game. Where the hell to actually put the jack. Always got an error to tell you.
It's got but
You wind up throwing the side skirt out of whack or something like that with it.
yeah, exactly. And I don't know where these came from either. They just showed up at my house one day.
Yeah. I believe you. That's all that matters.
They say F-15 on them, but I don't know what that means.
That's a manufacturing thing. It doesn't mean anything.
That's
It's like, we put gibberish on our part numbers. It doesn't mean anything.
The number of people that I get commenting on my videos when I do use the jack stands, of, oh, you got them inboard too far, you're gonna kill yourself. Like, It's exactly where the jack rail manufacturer wants them. It's exactly where Ford wants them.
Where it's supposed to be.
Where it's supposed to be. If I end up dying, because you know.
Oh yeah, that is a nice setup.
You just try to. Wonder if I should probably just go ahead and put one in the back there too while I'm at it. We only have to lift one side. We can lift both sides if we need to, but
Works for me.
do you want to lift both sides or?
Nah, it don't matter. Yeah, let's do both sides.
Okay. You're gonna hear some creaking.
Creaking and cracking and.
All right, this is where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, some guy on YouTube's gonna argue with you.
Yeah.
And you're wrong.
There's one thing
We'll have the channel and you don't.
I don't know what I'm talking about. God, you're a moron. You can kill yourself. And, you know, it is entirely possible I may kill myself.
Yeah, I only had a jack fail one time. All it's enough to make crack pants.
Sure. But yeah, the instructions on how to use these things or how to install these things are laughable.
Careful.
I just get so nervous.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
You're panicking. It's where Ford wants you to put them, Matt. Remember that.
Yeah.
It's what they asked for. It's insured. It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
You worry too much.
Seriously though, I mean, they were like $250, I think.
Oh yeah.
As far as like a safety item, can't beat it.
Can you really put a price on safety?
She is flying. How level is that?
to now?
Doesn't look level at all.
It really doesn't. Close enough.
It's not gonna fall off.
It's close enough for government work, right? You guys say that on the base all the time, right?
Yes. So there's two push pin style pins on this side. You got it right there? Yeah, one there. So looks just like this. I broke that. Hold on.
Don't edit that out.
Nope, that's getting left in. So you just push this in, and then you can just pull it right out. So there's 4 of these, and then 6 of the regular style. They kind of look like this. And this is what I just broke. So.
Oops.
Oops. Shit happens.
It's all good.
Yep. Alright, so once you get these bolts out, I'm going to pull the camera off. I can get a little bit closer to show you. There's a pin right here, pin up here, and then these 3. 1, 2, 3. Same on the other side. Once you get those out, you just pull out these. I believe these are 7mm, all along the front. And then there's a couple of pins that pull out, which will allow this whole thing to drop a little bit, and then the whole front bumper will come right off. So just these come right off. That wind is kicking up.
Yeah, it is.
I wish I had the oil catch can so that I could just go ahead and do that. Alright, so we've got these bolts out. Brad's working on those bolts right over there. Once we get these out, then we've got 2 more bolts on either side on top. And the whole thing will just pop right off.
I like the way you worded that. It'll just pop right off, just in case. It'll come off real easy.
Oh, if it breaks, it's going to be your fault. So, you know.
Well, free labor. What'd you expect?
Yeah. Yeah. Right there. Okay. All right. All right. So, where's the thing?
We'll just edit all this out.
Edit what out? All right. So, the way that Bill and CJ Pony Parts, maybe Ford even wants you to do this, is to go in through the bumper.
Let's see if I can get a good angle on this.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, it's really hard to see it. Really terrible camera work here.
Yeah. I'm gonna fire this guy. I'm gonna reduce his salary from, you know, whatever is less than 0. So let's sit down in there. So, I mean, there's so much room. It's just crazy.
That's the surprising thing. There actually is space to work on this car.
Yeah. You do that instead of having to get a stubby 10mm ratchet, fish your hand up through this thing, slice your hand open. You just, I mean, you don't even need this, you know, a regular ratchet will work just fine. So we did that. We got 2 more on this side. It's the exact same scenario. All things being equal, it should just pop right off of these little tabs here and slide out. This part will edit out.
Yeah, remember where you said you want to speed it up? Yeah, this is definitely the part we want to speed it up.
Yeah.
We'll reset it to make it look like, man, this bumper popped right on off. That's how you do it, folks. You can feel free to edit this part out of the video, but I'd like to point out that the bolt that he's removing is on the passenger side of the vehicle,
You know,
which Matt took out earlier.
you were under here last.
On the driver's side.
So I'm going to go ahead and just defer blame back to you, sir. Since we did everything right the first time,
Definitely.
we didn't forget any screws, and weren't talking crap about another YouTuber at all, because that's not something we would do. Bumpers off. Just that simple. Let's reposition this over here, and then
And roll.
rolling. So, not sure if it's 100% necessary to remove these grille shutters, but Brad says it is, and Brad's holding the camera, so, you know.
I mean, if you can't trust your cameraman as a mechanic, who can you trust?
Who can you trust? So I think these come out up top here. That's what it looks like, because this is all connected to that. So that means there must be something on the bottom as well. Maybe these bolts right here.
Yep, that's exactly what it looks like.
So these are all 8mm. Yeah, that's definitely coming out. Alright, so I'm I'll grab a flathead. If I'm doing this wrong, leave a comment, because by the time you actually point out that I'm doing it wrong, it will have already been done. But, you know, hopefully the next person who watches this video will learn from my mistake. So, you know, don't just be mean to me and say you're an idiot and you don't know what you're doing. Try to inform the next person. Okay, I figured it out. So this is actually not one piece, it is two pieces. So you stick your flathead in between here and here. Pry it out. It's just like the tabs on the other on the fender well, only it's bigger and heavier, and I guess it's harder to break. Is the goal that Ford wants. We told them, didn't we? So you just pry that out like that. Comes apart.
Put the screwdriver down too soon.
Put the screwdriver down too soon. Pick the screwdriver up.
There it is.
Job done. And you want to make sure that your 550 some odd dollar intercooler makes the right noise. So, all right. So let's see if we can get a top down view here, or not. This is where, you know, having probably watched someone else do this would have been a good idea. So for the 2015 to 2017 Mustangs, this is just clipped on with a little clip in the back. For the 2018 and 2019, Ford decided they'd be a little bit smarter and bolted in. So there's two of these little tiny 5.5 millimeter, right?
5.5.
5.5 millimeter bolts right here. So you just, I know it's,
on that.
I know it's a terrible angle, but yeah, that's good. So once we get this,
So this will test your editing skills.
what editing skills? I use Microsoft Movie Maker, dude. All right, so there is one more. This right here, which plugs into another sensor. I guess that's for the electric part of the Active Grille Shutter. All right. Rolling, 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 rolling. You can go for a drive after we get this on?
Yeah.
I'm not going to put the Stage 2 tune on it yet.
Come on.
I want to make sure that it doesn't leak.
Well, you do it down and back past or two.
So
Make sure we don't blow a hose off.
This goes in with these flat bits on the outside of the bumper, or facing the outside. So it just kind of goes in there like that, and then you slide it over there.
Then nuts from the top side.
Well, nuts are right here, and then you just reach down, and we're not gonna tighten it. All right, so that's done. Now we get it underneath.
You know, a light over there?
I need a light.
There.
My light. God, I love technology, man. We've got
This tab.
Where is it? Okay, yeah.
This tab. As you
See
contract
how
it
it's-
back, this is supposed to come back together.
Yeah.
As you push it through, push it back out. As you can see, these
It's
are
this
just
is completely broken.
these are just completely shot. That's not going to get back in the hole no matter what we do.
Nope.
So
So we've got
weight reduction.
yes, we've saved
Stage 2.
We've saved weight. So there's one goes right there, and there's another one goes right there. You know, there's some guy watching right now who's like, "You're a goddamn moron."
There's a guy going, "You guys are idiots. All you had to do was pull the tab out. It wouldn't have broken."
Yeah.
Oh well.
He tried to tell us. He tried to tell us with the what's the things? How many times those
Active
things?
shutters.
The active grill shutters. He tried to tell us with the active grill shutters, but we wouldn't listen.
It doesn't matter what you call them now because they're gone. So you don't have to worry about saying it anymore.
You know what those are? You know what those are called? Weight reduction.
Weight reduction.
Mm-hmm.
Intercooler weighs 12 times as much.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Hey,
Saved weight.
it's like losing 5 pounds of fat but gaining 10 pounds of muscle. That's all it is.
Or-
How's that going?
Well, not terribly, considering I'm doing it one-handed because I'm trying to film.
You need some help over there?
Huh?
You need some help over there? You didn't ask.
I've got 21 minutes on this take alone.
Just us? Random junk?
Yeah. Look at that. Moog would be proud.
This government works on.
Look at that.
Hey, one held the back bumper on the Pro for like 12 years. Bolts are hard. Zip ties.
Here, hold that.
Yeah, I want to get a professional. It's how a pro.
This is how pro zip ties this bumper on.
This is a good shot too. You see the back of the hand.
Okay, really. I hope that people watching this particular part will not do what I'm doing.
I hope Bill from CJ Pony Parts goes. My tabs were right back in, no problem. We love Bill.
We love you, Bill. Bill,
He's a good man.
thank you for showing me how to do this so that I can improve upon your technique.
As we zip tie the bumper back on.
I'm gonna take this to the floor together.
Hey man, I want to take the bumper off. This damn thing is zip tied on.
Who put this bumper on?
A guy that makes $92 an hour in Michigan.
Not that we're, talking smack about the wonderful UAWs,
Nah,
because we would never do that.
they're fine people up there.
We love the
They're
UAWs.
the reason why F-150s cost $50,000 for a base truck now.
This was a $38,000 car. Like,
It's got air conditioned seats. I believe it.
I mean, I paid $31 for it, but it cost $38. Hey, I can't see anything.
You got a garage full of lights, but
All right.
again, well-designed bumper, man. These things. Remember back in the day, we used to pop bumpers off cars,
Yeah.
and they would never go back on the way they came off.
You would never get it back on. No.
Yeah,
never.
it would, and like where this one's got 10 bolts going across the top, it would have like 2, and they would both break when
They
you
would
went
be
to take it
different
off.
sizes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we engineered several front ends back together. We're rolling.
Okay, so there was a pause there
There's a
because the file size, the phone said it couldn't record anymore of that particular file. So now we're just recording again.
now we're just doing it for fun
Now
as
we're
as
doing
you, as
it
you
for
as you take
fun.
as you take the car out of the air.
Yes.
Look at that wheel gap, man. You gotta lower this thing.
I do need to lower this bitch. Let's get right on that actually. Oh god, I'm
I was gonna record your face, not even the car. Just gonna zoom in. You wanna say a quick Catholic prayer
to myself
on Easter, on Good Friday? It's good.
I just want to say, if this does end up breaking something, this video will never see the light of day. Honestly, I don't understand those people who,
like drop their car off a lift and then put the video on the internet.
yeah,
Never.
like why? Why would you do that?
Like, I'm the friend that would get a hold of the tape and post it, but I would never allow you to post it, you know?
No.
Like gangsta lean sound. Look at that. Think of that three-wheel action going. Some hydraulics up in here. This is the only 2019 EcoBoost Premium Mustang on hydros.
On hydros.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only one in the country.
Look at the shop, Matt. Oh, there's something I bet you didn't see on this car. And I'll show it to you when we're done. You know how those people who have their Instagram tag on their car, like a giant tool?
Yeah, I saw the flat black one on the passenger side upper rear windshield.
Yeah. You see that shit?
I seen it on Facebook of all places.
Who posted it there?
Yeah, didn't see it on Instagram. Saw it on Facebook.
Didn't see it on Instagram.
Haven't been on Instagram this afternoon.
I tagged you.
I'll have to get on there so we can see the tag.
Not on that. I tagged you on something else. I think it was a picture of the intercooler. Alright. What time is it?
11:12. Okay, sure enough, Mustangs by Matt mentioned me in a comment. Yep. Unboxing and all, you know, it's nice.
Nobody needs intercoolers. Intercoolers are stupid.